afternoon, folks. Big Bo with RVs with Big Bo at Parkway RV Center. Thought I'd swap gears and let's do a motorhome today. Today we're going to review a 2014 Winnebago Mini, and this is of course the 31H bunkhouse, guys. Very hard to find floor plan. I've actually got a couple of these in stock. This particular one's got 42,000 miles on it. Just came in with 2 slides. Really nice condition. The only thing I got to do to it is the previous owners removed the Cabover mattress. I got to get one of those ordered for it. Might take me a week or two to get, but other than that, this thing's really nice. 56.9, guys. Got almost brand new tires on it. Let's look around it. Sorry, I got a lawnmower going in the background. That time of year again. Got a power patio awning. Built on a Ford E450 chassis. Got the 305 horsepower, 6.8 liter Triton V10. E450 chassis, got a 5,000 pound tow capacity. 4 kW Onan generator running right now. I got the AC running. Got the refrigerator getting cold. Really nice motorhome, guys. Got the backup camera. Got the fiberglass roof. It's a Winnebago. Minnie Winnie. 32 feet 7 inches long total length. You can see, guys, the striping, the finish looks great. Got the awning toppers. 6-gallon DSI water heater. Cabover looks good. Little water dripping from the AC running on the roof. Got that good looking Ford front end. Guys, these things, we're selling stuff like absolute crazy. Friday afternoon, and our sales week runs Saturday to Friday. We're at 22 for the week. That's moving some serious campers. Let's step inside. Well, it's a combination motorhomes and a lot of travel trailers. And as you can see, guys, Cabover, previous owners removed the mattress. And I see this every once in a while because a lot of people use the Cabover for storage instead of sleeping. And with the bunks in it, I guess they really didn't need the Cabover for sleeping, because a lot of people don't like climbing up and down out of this bed for sleeping because he got those bunks in the bed in the back. 42,152 miles. Front area looks great. Power windows, power locks, tilt cruise, all that good stuff. Touchscreen radio, Bluetooth. No carpet. Upholstery looks great. You've got a table booth that makes a bed. Books and manuals included. Flip down sleeper sofa. Of course, guys, this is a Winnebago product. 80% of the parts on this RV are actually built by Winnebago themselves. And what's nice about that versus I see other brands buy mostly aftermarket parts and just put them together and make them work. Winnebago actually builds the parts and keeps the parts in stock, or the templates, so they can build the parts if you ever need them. So the benefit, because I've owned 2 Winnebagos myself, guys, and honestly, I've got my choice of many different brands of RVs that I can personally own. And what I like about Winnebago is that no matter how old your Winnebago is, you can call Winnebago parts directly. You don't have to go through a dealer, and you can order a lot of parts for your Winnebago. Doesn't matter if it's 10 years old, 15 years old, 20 years old. You'd be surprised how many of the parts you can still get directly from them. It may take a little while to get them, but you can still get the majority of the parts. Not all of them, but you can get a lot of them. And sometimes they have to make the part for you, and that takes a long time to get, and that may be a little expensive. But you can't do that with other brands because aftermarket parts companies, they discontinue a part after several years, or they may go out of business entirely, and you're out of luck. It's hard. If you've got more than a 6, 7, 8 year old RV, it's hard to call the manufacturer and get any kind of part for it. but not with the Winnebago. Does have a 15,000 BTU ducted roof air, which it's hot out today, guys. Another scorcher, but it's doing a good job cooling it off in here for no longer than I've had it on. Of course, any kind of relief from outside is good. Do have a 6 cubic foot RV Nor cold refrigerator freezer. Looks like they've had some stickers on the front panel, little sticker residue on there that'll probably come off. Refrigerator's starting to get cold, but the freezer's already feels really good. It's been on long enough for this to get cold. You do have a double basin sink. Of course, Winnebago's got that one-piece seamless fiberglass roof, so very little maintenance to do up there. One little step up right here to your bunk area. You've got 2 bunks, and they've got the TVs at each bunk, which is always a nice feature. You got a privacy curtain, a fully enclosed bathroom, and you've got a stand-up shower. Skylight. No smoke or pet odors in here. RV toilet. Excuse the big ugly guy in the mirror. The hot, big, well, not hot looks wise, but hot temperature wise, big ugly guy in the mirror. And you got your private master bedroom in the back. You got a queen island bed, headboard. Let's come overhead storage. And big closet space right here. This is all on a slide out, guys. You got your bunks in this closet in a slide out by itself. So it's 2 slide outs, but 2 slide outs that are pretty much super slides. You know, these are probably 12-foot slide outs each. So 2 good size slide outs. Really open it up in here. And you can see your TV down there as well. Mattresses look great. I mean, this is a nice motorhome, and once I get the mattress for the Cabover, that's really all it needs. Now, it may be a little different than the factory mattress, the place I get mattresses from. They're going to make one for it. It's going to be more of a split mattress with a board on the bottom so that you've got support when it's on this piece, but it'll work, guys, and it'll match. They make several of them a year, and I run into that fairly often. That one kind of slipped through the cracks about ordering it, and it just came in. So I'll make sure we get it ordered today, and hopefully we'll have it in a week or 2. So please keep that in mind if you need it pretty quick. We may have to just rig something up. We can come back by and get it or whatever. So when it gets here, because those things, because it's going to be a solid piece, it'd be very, very expensive to ship. Because you'd have to come by truck freight because of the cycles. It won't bend up like a regular mattress will because of that board. But anyway, or you may want to take it without the mattress. I don't know. You know, you've got sleeping in here for 8 people without that Cabover bed, because you got the 2 bunks, you got the queen bed in the back, you got the table booth and the sleeper sofa, and that's 8 people right there. There's 10 if you count the Cabover bed. Depends on what you want, guys. I mean, heck, if you don't need it, we'll put it up in stock, use it in something else, give you a few $100s off, and if you don't want to wait on it, and you can just take it like it is. It's entirely up to you. Do like the last people did, just use it for storage. Anyway, this unit is 56.9, and at that 56.9 we guarantee the generator to run and put out electricity like it's supposed to, which it is right now. Guarantee the refrigerator and freezer to get to operating temp, which it is. We guarantee both your slide outs to go in and out correctly, which they do. We guarantee the roof air to get to operating temp, which it is. The only thing I hadn't really checked that we guarantee is the water system, so we'll definitely check that out. And a lot of times, guys, you can get your salesperson, if there's water in the tank, turn it on, turn the water heater on. If all that stuff works, it's ready to go. We know water pump and all that. We check the water heater, water pump, water systems, and if all that stuff already works, there's really no sense in running it through the shop, because there's no sense checking something that already works. I mean, you don't have to be a certified RV tech to say, yeah, faucet comes on, water gets hot, refrigerator gets cold, air gets cold. I mean, it works. And of course, you know, if any of those systems don't work, we'll have my techs fix it. But I think this one's pretty good. I don't think you got to worry too much about it. And of course, guys, that's the way what we do. That's how we keep our prices down, how we do it. 56.9, we do guarantee those systems to work. Any kind of Mickey Mouse stuff that may not work is up to you to fix it or not fix it. Like you got like in that window right there, you may not see it, but there's a little bit of rubber trim shrunk up. Might need to be replaced eventually. I mean, it's fine right now, it's not leaking, but you know, eventually down the road, if it's a cosmetic thing, if that bothers you, you may want to replace it. But you know, little things like that is why they're called used RVs. They're not perfect. I mean, heck, if they were perfect, this thing would be 120 grand like it was when it was new, and there'd be no such thing as used RVs. Everything, regardless of the age and the miles, would be marked as new. But they are used RVs, and they're called used for a reason, and that's why they cost so much less than a new one. But we do guarantee the major stuff. We leave the minor stuff to you. The only thing we guarantee to work for the price we sell them for, and that is non-negotiable, is the slide outs, the generator, roof air, refrigerator, freezer, the plumbing systems, including the water heater, water pump, faucets, toilet, spigot, stuff like that. Anything else, guys, is up to you. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's up to you to fix it or not fix it. We also guarantee the steps and the drivability too, which means, you know, we make sure it goes down the road like it's supposed to, shifts, stops, you know, that stuff like that. And if you have, you know, we don't guarantee like, we don't guarantee stuff like if it's got a check engine light on, or we don't guarantee dash airs like most RV dealers don't guarantee dash airs, since everybody mostly runs generator, roof airs anyway. Things like that, guys. Even though the dash air does work on it, just quoting examples. You know, if you've got a light that doesn't work in here, like say this light right here didn't work, you know, like a bulb was burnt out, or a switch was bad, or you needed a new light, that'd be up to you to fix it or not fix it. It's going to be sold like that. Things like that, guys, that wouldn't ruin your trip. You know, a generator not working can ruin your trip. An AC, roof AC not working can ruin your trip. Refrigerator not working can ruin your trip. Slide out not working can ruin your trip. You know, a light not working is not going to ruin your trip. Or a TV or a radio not working is not going to ruin your trip. We cover a water heater working can ruin your trip. So we cover that stuff if it doesn't work. We leave the Mickey Mouse stuff to you. If you've got a drawer that's off track, that's not going to ruin your trip. Like I said, guys, we can't make them new for what we sell them for, but we make sure at least your major stuff is working. So we do recommend you do one of the two things. You either come out and inspect it for yourself before purchase to see what works and what doesn't, before deciding to buy it or not buy it, or hire a third-party RV inspection service. These guys are very thorough. Best resource an RV shopper can have short of the internet. I can't imagine anybody buying a new or used RV without an inspection. I mean, I've actually started using them a lot of times on when I buy stuff for sale by owners, because I buy a lot of RVs too, guys, for here to resell. I've been using some of them on some of the faraway units I've been buying. A few $100s, you know everything about it before you buy it, and you can make a decision to buy it or not buy it before committing to it. And all you got to do if you want to hire a third-party inspection service, guys, I do have some that I would recommend, but that would seem like a conflict of interest to me, so I'm not going to do that. You can Google Chattanooga, Tennessee RV inspectors, and there's several of them in this area. Just pick one and call, and just coordinate it with a salesperson, and let them come out and do it for you. A few $100, you got peace of mind. And that's as transparent as a used RV dealer can possibly be. And I'm probably the only RV dealer on the planet that sells used RVs and recommends you get an RV inspector, because I want you to be confident in your purchase, because I don't have x-ray vision. I don't know what works and what doesn't on these besides what I've actually tried myself. And like I said, I've tried the AC, I've turned the lights on, I've turned the fridge on, I know it works, I know the slides work, I know we drove it several hundred miles. So I know a lot of the major stuff works, but I can't guarantee you that. There may be a bunch of little, and what I call little picks on it, little 10, 15, 20-minute repairs that all RVs have, no matter what. And guys, let me tell you something. It don't matter if you buy a brand new RV. It doesn't matter if it's used. It don't matter the year, model, the brand, the price. Anything you buy in an RV, new, used, you're going to work on it. That's just a fact of life. If somebody tells you different, they're lying to you. You know, you're either going to do one of three things. You're either going to do repairs, maintenance, or upgrades all the time on an RV. You can have a brand new one, a used one. It could be a 2022 model. It could be a 14 model. It could be a 94 model. It could be a 64 model. You're all the time going to be either doing repairs, maintenance, or upgrades. One of the three. And you know, RVing is a lot of fun. It's a blast. I love it. Been doing it for 25 years. I enjoy mine every time I take the rare occasion I get to take it out. But I know there's a lot of work behind the scenes as well to get to that point. And that's just part of it. And I enjoy it, guys. You know, I love getting out. And I know this sounds crazy. Maybe I don't love it when it's 100 degrees outside working on it. But to me, it's my, you know, going out and putting new stuff in my RV, and doing little stuff to it, because I'm at the upgrade stage right now on mine. It's almost like therapy to me. I like getting out there and doing little gadgets to it, tinkering with it. To me, that's I like it. It's kind of, you know, some people like to get out and work on cars on their day off and stuff like that, which I enjoy doing that too, but or work on their house. But I like working on RVs. It's, you know, that's kind of my form of therapy. And I guess I was very fortunate because I was raised by my dad and my grandparents to do stuff like that, my grandpas. And I guess not everybody was raised that way, but you know, I was raised to know my way around a toolbox. And that was kind of my therapy, was getting out and just working on my own stuff. And you know, if I had a stressful week at work, and it was a nice day outside and we weren't really getting out and doing anything at home, you know, I'll get out and mess with the RV. And I got my daughter, where she loves going out there with me. She's almost about to turn 5 in a couple months, and she loves getting out there and helping her daddy. So, you know, I'm kind of showing her a few things, at least what you can show a 5-year-old, and letting her kind of hand me tools and stuff like that. So a lot of fun, guys. And going camping, man, you get that perfect spot, perfect weather, perfect day. It makes it all worth it too. But that's just me, and that's RVing to me. It's just a combination of everything. It's the prep work, it's the journey. I love driving one. I love the trip. I love stopping places on the way to the campground or wherever I'm going, seeing new things. If I see a place I want to stop at, I'll stop at. I love camping. And hey guys, I just like getting out and seeing nature and driving, and it's just a combination, guys. And I know everybody's got their own version of RVing. Heck, I like doing boondocking. I like getting out and doing stuff, and I like a Class C. I like the fact that they're not too big, not too small. This particular one, I like to do a lot of state park camping. I'm more of the state park and boondocking type than like the resort type RVing. And to me, that's why I got a Class B plus, Class C myself. And that's why I like mine, because I don't go to the big resorts and stuff anymore. I like kind of roughing it a little bit more than most people do. But that's my version of RVing, and that's why I like a Class C, because you can kind of do either or. Kind of an more all-around type vehicle. It's a little smaller, so you can get in your older campgrounds, your state parks, and it's big enough that you're comfortable. If you go to the big resorts and you stay there a month or something like that, you're not going to get cramped, and you can carry the whole family and then some in this. But anyway, we do have financing available with approved credit and down payment. We don't have any fees besides applicable sales tax and Georgia residents, like anything you buy in Georgia. If you live in Georgia, There's a highway impact fee of $100 and a $40 to $50 tag and title fee. Everybody in Georgia pretty much knows that. That doesn't apply to out-of-state buyers, of course. And we do take trade-ins. And guys, just a quick announcement. We have to change our delivery fee now because of fuel prices, and we're having to pay our drivers a little bit more for cost of living. We were doing nationwide deliveries for $1.50 a mile one way. Well, guys, we're trying to be as fair as possible. We're now having to change that to $2 a mile. That's still less than half price what other dealers are charging. Most dealers are charging $4 to $6 a mile, and they charge both ways. We're charging $2 a mile from now on. Doesn't matter what I said in previous videos. It's $2 a mile. Both are one way. We're not charging both ways like other dealers. So actually we're still doing it for about a fourth of the cost of other dealerships. So if you live 500 miles away, it's $1,000 delivery fee, versus other dealers are going to charge you $2,000 or more because of diesel fuel prices and having to pay my drivers a little bit more so they can make a comfortable living, just to be fair to them. So and I apologize about that, guys. We hung on to that $1.50. You know, we haven't gone up in our delivery fee in almost 15 years. So, and I apologize, and I think that's fair. And we're not making any money at $2 a loaded mile. Believe me, we're probably still losing a little bit. But we are having to do that from now on, guys. So maybe if this crazy fuel drops, maybe one day we can go back to $1.50. But just, I don't know. Just consider $2 a mile one way for our delivery from now on, no matter what it is. But thank y'all so much for watching. I apologize about the price increase on the delivery, but if you need this thing delivered somewhere, it's $2 a loaded mile, local or long distance, and that's one way. But thank y'all so much for watching, and really appreciate it. And stay tuned for some more videos. Smash me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment, share on social media, and go to my website, check out my other Class C's and all the other used RVs I have in stock. Come out and visit with us. We're located at 5568 Battlefield Parkway, beautiful Ringgold, Georgia. Got a lot of inventory in stock. Can't beat our prices, guys. Got the best prices on the internet, and got some of the nicest RVs you're ever going to find, and no fees. We can save you thousands on the price. We have no upsells. No, we don't mark up any interest rates on financing. Save you thousands on that and much more. Thanks again for watching. We take trade-ins, and look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.